Six figures first job for Evil Inc. I am moving fields and got an offer for a company. I have started part-time. Great entry to the field. Love the work, love the co-workers, getting to advise senior board. I am very early in my career. The more I dig, the more I have learned about how dirty the industry we play in is. Some friends say this is my bootstrap era. I won't find something that pays as well and need the experience desperately in my first year. Suck it up for the first year for six figures. Like all young people, I want to make the world a better place. Basically, I am in the business of making the poor poorer.
Um, yeah, this is difficult. Um, I mean, are you saying that you work in the loan shark industry? Um, or hedge fund or company like BlackRock? Yeah, a job is a job. If you don't feel like you can ethically do the job, then maybe not. I mean, but if you enjoy the work, you enjoy your coworkers. I mean, there's other things you can do outside of work to give back. So, I mean, you got to feed yourself. So, I mean, this is just so difficult. Um, if you like, I mean, it's really difficult to find a job where you fulfilled and you feel like you enjoy it every day. So there has to be something that's at least redeeming and fulfilling about this job, or you wouldn't be doing it at all. Um, so I'd say it's again, it's really difficult to find a job where you feel fulfilled. And if you don't like the industry, you don't like the industry. But you can kind of be a good person in that industry. I mean, you're new to it, so you're gonna learn more. Try keep on learning more about what you guys do, and because even I don't know, for example, like I work in the construction industry, and I build big facilities that provide energy, and one of the side effects of that is that it does create environmental impacts, right? But you can be the person that is environmentally conscious working in that industry. Everybody needs that. I mean, every construction site needs people that are environmentally conscious. So, um, every chemical plant needs people that are environmentally conscious. I mean, that there's a whole industry around making those things more conscious, and I'm sure that there's guidelines and um, regulation in your industry as well that makes it less dirty than it could be. But yeah, I'd say um, stick it out. Don't just leave without having a job lined up, and be the somebody said be the hero of your own story. What would the best version of you do there? Um, but I mean, if you don't feel like you can ethically work there, then you can't ethically work there. But don't just drop it right away and start working. Take your time and don't just jump off, and don't sacrifice and kill your entire personal career over this decision. Take your time, and you said you're advising the senior board. Well, maybe you can advise the senior board in a manner to behave as ethically as possible in what they do. But yeah, just oh, that's difficult. That's a difficult ethics question, but um, yeah, I would say at least suck it up for the first year. You may learn some things that surprise you, and the industry may not be as dirty as you thought it was, or maybe you'll learn exactly what you need to hear and learn that you need to get out. But don't just leave without anything else lined up. That's for sure. Definitely don't leave without anything else lined up. But but man, that's a difficult question. I my mentality has definitely shifted on the industry that I worked in. Ever since working for it, I've learned a lot of things that make me really proud to work in the industry that I work in, and I'm very proud to work in the industry that I work in. And I've learned so many things about the good things that we do to to mitigate environmental impacts, the agencies that we work with, to make sure that we do that. I mean, how diligent and how observant we are of that. I think that, and I didn't have that knowledge whenever I first ever heard of the industry that I work in now. So it's one of those things that you might learn that it's not as bad as you thought it was, or you might learn that it's exactly what it was. And if you can't ethically work there, then peace out. But okay, man, that one really put me on my toes. That's for sure.
I ain't chasing payments, still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.